Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Do you like the new intro? It was a quick thing I put together, but I kind of like it. So today we're going to talk about Foodie Beauty being her usual ignorant self and talking about Stefan and Paradise and all that. And then we're going to get into Rosie's Instagram stories from yesterday. I want to say that the Lol Cow bus has been collaborating or whatever with Stefan, and Tech Protect from Lol Cow bus is at the Pearadise house and has been for a few days now. I'm really glad Fupa Cheese didn't go, but they are giving this man a platform and he's basically hanging himself from what I've seen. He's making himself look more and more sus with everything he says, and he seems really manipulative. So we'll start off with Foodie's thoughts on this first. These clips, by the way, are courtesy of Barbecue Chillin. You can find a link to their channel in the description.
I watched all 3 episodes. Dale, did you see that they called her a feederism expert? Yeah, he was talking shit on people who were accusing him of bad stuff, though, that's why. Onomatopoeia, I'm cutting jokes. Anyone I talk about, anything like that, I don't wish them any harm in life, okay? Even my enemies, honestly, I don't. So one thing I noticed, okay, if you want to stick around and you don't know what Paradise is, basically Paradise, P-E-A-R, as in pear-shaped, is a big, like, mansion in Las Vegas that's owned by a man named Stefan. He's a German who moved to the US as a kid or something. He's rich and he has this place called Paradise, which is a haven for like he likes women who are like very fat, okay? Like 500 pounds plus. Actually, he likes women to be super fat and tall, but not to the point of being immobile, which after 500 pounds plus is actually really hard to do. Do I find him a bit creepy do I find it a bit, I don't understand liking someone in their 20s. Like I personally find that even Salah is a bit young. Hi, Okie Pokey.
Yeah, see, that's kind of one of the main problems is Stefan is in his 50s and he's seeking out women in their young 20s. Yeah, that is a problem because that's a huge power imbalance and he's very manipulative in his speech. I've watched him speak a lot, and that may work on a 21 or 22-year-old who doesn't know much about the world, who hasn't experienced a manipulative person like this. I really think Paradise is run like a cult. That's my personal opinion after watching that documentary.
But it's not illegal to be with someone who's 22. So, so basically he has this home and these big women come there. They feel good about themselves. I find there's like blurred boundaries. Like I find probably the biggest issue with all of these things going on that he's being accused of is not firm boundaries. I mean, these people were flirting, showing sexual pictures of each other behind even going to Paradise. So they would send Stefan videos and pictures flirting together. Yeah, you're going to a place. She's like, well, if somebody touched my belly at work, that would be sexual assault. Yeah, but Paradise is not a professional workplace, you fucking idiot.
Yes, that is Foodie Beauty calling an alleged grape victim an idiot. I don't know. Unwanted touching is considered SA. It is.
Anyway, so that was the one thing with the savvy thing. I just think that's just fucking bullshit. And it made me actually realize though, I've been assaulted many times. I like every single party I've been to. Girls touching my boobs, a guy smacking my ass. That's happened so many times. How many times has that happened to you going to a party? His baby mama. She was in the hot tub one night with Stefan, and she was like, in her mind, oh, I hope he doesn't want sex tonight. So she kind of said that she conveyed that to him, and then he was kind of pushy about it, like, oh, come on, you don't want it tonight, you always want it. So then she, I guess, gave in. I don't know. Like she didn't really wasn't really clear. She just said that they had sex, but she didn't really feel like she wanted to, but she felt pressure to do it. I'm not like defending that, but that's a very fine line. How many of you have boyfriends or lovers or husbands that just always want sex? And sometimes you're like, oh, I have a headache. And then they're like, they'll like nibble on your ear or do something and like, come on, you don't want it. And then you'll be like, all right, just get it over with. You know what I mean? Like that just seems something like common.
Anyone who thinks that's common should seek therapy. I've been with my husband for 12 years this weekend, and not once have I ever told him no, and he just continues pushing. He knows that no means no. Just because one is in some sort of sexual relationship does not make it okay for the other to just take what they want whenever they want it. Her views are really, really terrifying. She's talking so badly about these women who had the bravery to go on international TV and tell their stories. That's enough of that stupidity. I can't even go on and watch the rest of it. I just don't care. So let's go ahead and move on to Rosie's Instagram stories. And I have to edit this because she had her, what I call butt cleavage. Like, to me, when she's doing her tummy time, her boobs look like a man's flat, long ass. I hope that makes sense, but it's not appealing and she's got him out. And so I'm going to make sure y'all don't have to see that. But we want to hear what she's got to say.
They don't tell you the price you pay!
Howdy, folks. Listen. I was sleeping, right? And I was sleeping. And I get a phone call. And it's my boyfriend. He's just like, hey, I just wanted to, say hi. How are you doing? I'm just waking up. And so we, hang up to go talk on Discord. And I look at my phone. Or no, not even talk on Discord. No, we just hung up. And I look at my phone, I'm like, it's 7 in the morning? That's so weird. And I'm scrolling and I'm like, how do I have all these notifications? Why were so many people reaching out to me around 3, 4 in the morning? And then I pause and I go, that wasn't in the morning.
So basically, she slept from about midnight, 1 o'clock a.m. the night before until 7 o'clock p.m. the day after. She's caught up on her sleep.
Dude, I passed the fuck out and I stayed asleep. And I woke up to my boyfriend's second call, I think. Bro, I passed out. I feel like the unknown was making me go fucking insane. Because now that the docuseries is out, I now know and I feel a lot better. On a personal front, right?
Right, because she probably told them all her trauma stories and it had fuck all to do with Stefan, Pearadise, or this documentary. So she thought, oh, holy shit, they're gonna air that and I'm gonna look stupid. And luckily, they were smart enough not to. Let's not forget, Rosie has told many conflicting stories about the same event in different mediums.
I have a lot of thoughts about how they handled Cass and Shay, and I have some thoughts especially about the decision to keep Shay talking about Zio in that way. And I truly can't fathom being Zio and having seen that. It felt wrong. It just felt wrong. Because people in these communities know that the way that Shay passed, where Shay passed is so in line with what happened to Zio, that Zio survived. And that is just that felt wrong. As someone watching it, as someone that just felt wrong. And I don't even know how to expand on that point. I think the bigger point for me was last night I did something that I haven't normally done, but I really wanted to see for myself firsthand. And the way Stefan was re-victimizing some of these women on the LCU last night was deplorable.
Holy shit, for once I agree with Rosie. Yeah, it was deplorable. But it was also deplorable when Rosie got on here all giddy and excited about the documentary coming out. It was deplorable when she called it a big business opportunity for her. It was deplorable when she tried to make this about her trauma, which had fuck all to do with Pearadise, Stefan, or this documentary.
And that's the nicest way of wording that, to be honest with you. But more than anything, I think for me, I've decided I'm not going live tonight. My boyfriend ran to the smoke shop real quick. I'm just gonna spend the evening with him.
It's so weird to me that she uses this verbiage because they're in 2 different states. They're gonna be quote unquote spending time together over Discord.
And just have some quality time where I don't feel as distracted as I have been the past multiple weeks, because now it's time to move forward. I want to share more about my thoughts about my involvement with the documentary tomorrow, on live and stuff.
That's really interesting that she only feels comfortable talking about that on a members only stream. And also your thoughts on your involvement. Your involvement was 1 minute and 14 seconds, ma'am, out of 3 hours. Your involvement was next to nothing. I guarantee she's going to use this as another chance to trauma dump. I guarantee it. Man, I feel bad for any member who is paying for her to trauma dump on them.
And then just kind of talk about it and move on. Because, ultimately, I'm kind of a footnote in this documentary, right? And I think that I do have some thoughts and feelings about that, but I want to rewatch it and take some notes about a couple things before I go live. And two, the other part, I wanted to give some time because like a lot of people who are directly involved or currently kind of reacting and talking about the aftermath and everything. So I thought I would just wait till tomorrow. But yeah, it's been quite a time. And yeah, I've seen like a lot of Cass's like family and like very close friends are not happy. I guess it seems like they weren't aware about it, like they weren't involved in the production process, which is interesting. That's that's not something I'm personally involved in, obviously. So I just from the outside I'm kind of just like surprised. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow on the tubes.
So that's what she had to say. I'll have the highlights of her live stream a day after it comes out. So if it's going to be out tonight, I'll have it out tomorrow. But that way you don't have to watch the whole long, boring thing and you can get the highlights. I really appreciate everyone who's recently subscribed and all the people who have been here for a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will be back soon with a new video.
They don't tell you the price you pay!